Hi, Dimple Gang. Welcome to the channel. Like I says, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you all are having a wonderful Thanksgiving for you, your family, even your for the next 30 minutes to an hour. Take what resonates, leave the rest, take it how it resonates for you in your situation, Geminis. If it doesn't apply to you, let it fly. Alrighty, so this is what came out. We have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay. And then we have purpose. I know what I'm here to do. I thought we would see gratitude today. I think I'm going to put one more. Okay. And then we have discipline and humor, bottom of the deck, indecision. I'm going to take humor. And then I'm going to take indecision. All right. So you need to make a decision about something. Geminis, hopefully there won't be another energy that dominates the reading, but that's usually how things go, so I won't be surprised. You know, there could be a situation here, Geminis, where something here, you're showing growth in a situation. Like, say, for example, somebody makes you mad, and instead of dwelling or staying in that mindset, you sit down, please. Where's your shoe? I forgot my train of thought. It'll come back. Oh, right. Thank you. Okay. So instead of being mad, you're choosing to stay on the lighter side of things instead of dwelling. Thank you. Sorry. What is going on? Okay. So let's see what's going on. I got my Godfather deck out because it's all about family. Like familia. I'm not Italian. I can't do an Italian accent if I try. Oh, okay. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of y'all are really like, this could be a family thing. And I totally expect this today because some of y'all are going to be around those toxic family members that you don't really have the best rapport with. And you just kind of like, ugh. So take it a high road. I love it. The Empress. Yes, Gemini. Some of y'all are really like dedicated to making sure that like y'all family is good. This could be reputation. This could be financially. Some of y'all are like seen as the matriarch of your families, or patriarch, doesn't have to be. This is also you knowing exactly what you want. You having all the tools that you need, Geminis, to make sure that you're okay, your legacy, the generations after you is okay. This is you stepping into your purpose, which is perfect. I love the Magician here because that's Gemini energy. So yeah, you alchemizing, and taking all the tools that you have within yourself to manifest your desired life, your desired outcome that you want for you and yours, right? But there's something here, Geminis, you may have to detach from. Yeah, and seeing the Justice. Queen of Cups. So this could be like a mindset, being overly emotional about certain situations. You have Cancer or Libra. I'm gonna say Leo. Aspected in your chart. I knew we was gonna see this Tower. I knew it. And then seeing the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, Geminis. I see again multiple energies here. The High Priestess. I see multiple energies here. Geminis. I feel like. You know that saying, like trying to laugh to keep from crying. I don't know why I feel like this is something here that something had to break down in order for you to step into your purpose. Because I'm hearing that song by Mariah Carey and what's his name? Busy, is it Busy Bone, Crazy Bone? And it's talking about breaking down. Something had to break down. For some of y'all, it could have been a marriage. It could have been a relationship. It could have been a job. It could have been a friendship. It could have been a family, just like walking away from certain family members. Something had to break down in order for you to recognize your purpose and to step into your purpose and to act on your purpose. In order for you to manifest. Some of y'all are very ambitious about whatever it is that you do, and you need to keep that energy. And if anybody is coming into your life to try to take you off your path, then you kind of need to confirmation, let it go. Especially toward the end of this year, we're at a 9-year going into a 1. The magician is a 1. So we're going from a 10 to a 1. It's here in the spread. So whatever it is that you're manifesting for yourself to go into the next year, there's certain things that can't go with you, people, places, and things. It just can't go. And you have to be okay with that, Geminis. And, some of you all kind of are keeping something real tight to the chest. Lots of divine feminine energy here. I feel like so there may be people in your life, especially family members, that kind of see you as mysterious or kind of standoffish or whatever the case may be. But I feel like there's something here, Geminis. Some of y'all are suffering in silence. Others of you all, you're keeping something real close to your chest, what you're leaving behind. So take it how it resonates for you. What's the 10 of Pentacles, Holy Spirit? I told you. The Empress. Some of y'all are preparing for a union. Like there's about to be a massive transformation between either you and someone, or this is just you by yourself. Some of y'all are stepping into your divine feminine energy. You're doing your shadow work. Like, I love this. This is a massive transformation. What's the Magician? Yep. Again, there's something here, Geminis, from your past. Just be mindful of things from your past that are trying to keep you from your purpose. So somebody from your past may come in to assist you. That's if you let them. Or this is somebody from your past that may want help. Geminis, I have to say it because it's here. Others of you all, some of you all are still needing to work on some wounds. You may need to ask for help to work on, whatever childhood wounds you may have. And you, like I said, working on your shadow side will definitely help you in manifesting. Because when you're operating out of your shadow, you're going to attract the same energies that you're trying to move away from, or that the Holy Spirit wants you to move away from. So like I always say this verse, and I actually told this to my cousin earlier this morning. It's like Romans 12:2, be renewed be ye transformed by the renewedness of your minds. So some of you all are really going through a massive transformation. And it's almost like the old you is fighting with the new you. So things that are passing away that you used to be, or things that you used to do as a child, or what's that verse? It's like when I became a man, I put away childish things, or something like that. Like those things you have to deal with those things so that you can move forward. Geminis, for some of y'all, you may need help. You may need a little assistance. That's why some of y'all come here. Others of you, you may need assistance. Yeah, 7 of Cups. I told you there's something here that needed. And you may be asking yourself, like, why did this break down? Why did this happen? Because it was meant to. The wheel. Wow. The world. It was meant to. You may not understand the why. You may not know why. You may have felt it coming with the High Priestess here. This is heavy divine feminine energy. You may have felt something coming to a close, Gemini, but it needed to. And don't question your intuition, Geminis. When things are falling away from your life, let them, especially if it's something that's definitely not serving you, uh, Geminis. It's not going to get you to the next level. I'm good. Eight of Pentacles. Yes. Y'all definitely been working on yourselves, and I see it, and I'm here for it. You got Taurus, Virgo, Libra aspected in your chart. The Ace of Wands, Geminis. Yes, perseverance. We saw perseverance earlier. You persevering through the good times, through the bad times. You working on yourself. Some of y'all may have a little bit of a guard up. You're not really trusting, and that's fair, right? That's fair, especially if it's some past things that hurt you, right? But it's like you're entering a whole. We got two aces here. You have a one here and an ace here, so you're moving into a whole new cycle, Geminis. And again, it's like a brand new start for you. So just be mindful of that. 1111, brand new start for you. What's in the past, it's in the past. You can't go back and change it, and you can't live your life constantly looking through a rear view mirror. You can't. What's the Tower and the Seven of Cups, Holy Spirit? It's time to move on, Geminis. I love it. Who's that? High Providence. Yep, it's time to move on. I love it. And you know what? You may have people in your life that don't like the new you, and that's okay. It's not for them to like. As long as you love you and you like you, you may have people that's jealous of you. Like, say, for example, you are at a job. Let's use a job for a situation, right? Say, for example, you're at a job. You climb up the ladder, but other people are stuck. Like, they're still stuck where they are. It's for a reason. It's for a reason. Anytime you see somebody still stuck in the same place, it's something about them that they refuse to change. Bars. I'll say it again. Anytime you see somebody stuck in the same place, like they're not moving forward, they're not growing, they're not, like, you can see the growth by the way someone talks, by the way someone walks. You can see growth in someone. It doesn't necessarily, and when I say like they're still in the same place, it doesn't necessarily mean like physically. What I'm trying to explain is when someone refuses to grow, when someone is like content, they have the same routine, they're doing the same thing, they're not willing to, step out of their comfort zone, like not 1313. Thank you, Spirit. They're not growing, they're not transforming, they're not none of that. You can't tell them nothing. They stubborn, they all of that type of energy. That's what I'm talking about. So using that as a job, for example, like you may have a particular person that they feel as though they have to do something a certain way or get to a certain position a certain way, whereas you're willing to step outside of your comfort zone. And even though your goals are the same, you went a different way about it, but you got to the goal faster than the other person did because they refused to move. Does that make sense? So you're gonna get, when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone and do things a different way, Geminis, than other people, you're gonna get jealousy. And then at some point in time, the things that somebody wasn't willing to do that you would do, that's where these towers come in. That's when the Holy Spirit forces you to move. I guess that's why God laughs at us sometimes, because it's like, oh, you think you're in control and really you're not. Something was meant to happen that was out of your control, that was forcing you, or this could be someone else. I'm not going to touch on that. I'm just trying to keep it about Geminis. But something was out of your control that's forcing you to kind of move on from the situation. Work, relationship, friendships, family, whatever. Because something was going to keep you stuck. And it was not for your highest good. and you knew it. Sometimes we know when it's time to move on from something or a person or people. Like we know it. It's just having the acceptance of it. And, sometimes that's where we self sabotage. The Five of Swords. We sabotage ourselves because we're trying to hold on to things that are no longer serving us. So just be mindful of that. I am going to get a couple of crystals for today. Let's see. Okay, let's see what's up for Geminis. Oh, okay. So we have Spirit gave us 4. We keep getting Muscovite. I don't know if I want to read this. But it basically it's like, how did I not see this coming? When you want to believe, when your MO feels like you're missing the signs. Okay, we did touch on this. So yeah, Muscovite could be of assistance to you, Geminis. We have Topaz. I thought Topaz was pretty. Anyone burning the midnight oil, burning the candle at both ends, bridges, or all of the above. Told you. So whenever action needs to happen, when you're aiming at the right direction, but you keep misfiring, passion is totally indispensable. But if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on Topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done. So I love that. We have Amber, tree people, old souls. Anyone gearing up for a long, dark winter. So winter could be significant for you, Geminis, or like winter time, like going into the next cycle, going from a 9 to a 1. I see it. We have when you need a metaphysical hug, call on Amber's cuddly electric blanket vibes to cozy up. Any room you want to convert into a sunroom. Okay, that's Amber. And then lastly, we have Malachite. This is really pretty. I think this is like so serene looking. I bet you has something to do with grounding yourself. So the overflowing in creativity but lacking in follow through, all business all the time mindset. I can relate to that. If you're trading cryptocurrency, writing television pilots, or starting up the next tech giant, try some malachite in your workspace. When the concrete jungle has you disconnected from the earth beneath it, when you just got to have money, the power, and all the glory, come at it with a heart forward, sustainable energy of malachite. So, yeah, tapping into your feminine energy and not always like being in a masculine energy. It's a lot of feminine energy, Gemini's on the board. So, some of y'all kind of need to like work on being in your divine feminine energy. Okay. I like it. I can't. All right, love reading is next. Final messages, Holy Spirit, for Gemini's final messages. Ooh, that always reminds me of the Empress. All right, something significant about the summertime, something's very likely, or something within 3 to 6 months. I'm not taking all that. All right, final messages for Gemini's. Okay. So we have 9, lots of 9s. So we are in a 9 year. I'll start with this one, Sagittarius. And that's ballet shoes, stamina, endurance. Yeah. We did see the 9 of Wands earlier. So some of y'all have been enduring, going through, persevering. I love it. Talent, repetition, effort required. Okay. On your toes, honing the skill, laser focus, poise and grace, tread lightly, balancing act, pursuit of arts and expertise. Yeah, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of strength to kind of move on from something, especially when something's out of your control. So be proud of yourself, Geminis. We have Scorpio, and that's an 8, empty nest. Moving on. I told you, no one home. Cycle completion, emptiness, final, endings, beginnings, the void, vacant, separation, making adjustments, lonely, new life, and graduating. Can't make it up. We have Libra, and that's a 9. That's chocolate. Oh, this card was an 8. I apologize. Satisfaction, perfection, love, treating yourself. The Empress is all about treating oneself. Some of y'all need to work on that. Like, don't overindulge, but like, don't shy away from like doing something nice for yourself. My thing is my nails. I love getting my nails done. That's how I treat myself. Um, or I'll take myself out to dinner, or I'll take myself to a movie, or you know, I'll do something that I want to do, but it's like by myself and I don't want to be bothered. I won't answer my phone unless it's an emergency. None of that, because I'm on a date with myself, and there's nothing wrong with that. So some of y'all need to learn how to date yourselves. And I've said this before. If you treat yourself the way you want to be treated, you want to attract it. It's here. Smooth, rich, sweet, aphrodisiac, the good stuff, fine dining, do things right, celebration, elevated mood. We have Capricorn, and that's a 7. Forked road, direction change, options, free will choice, opportunity, alternatives, multiple choice, the moment of truth, crisis, possibilities, turning point, change, and circumstance. We have Pisces, and that's a 5, spilled milk, regret, accidents happen, don't sweat the small stuff. Leave it in the past. I told you, Geminis. I told y'all, Dimple Gang. Let it go. Cleanup time, disappointed. It's over. It cannot be changed. Minor problems. I told you. We have Scorpio again, and that's a 2, olive branch. Truth, surrender, giving in, make amends, de-escalate, peace offering. Ag- ag- Agree to disagree, treaty, halt, de-escalate. Is somebody wanting to make amends with you, Gemini? This came out for a reason. Just be mindful. I mean, the retrograde, I think, is ending today or tomorrow. So I was just, like I said, oh, I did say that. Be mindful of people from your past wanted to hinder your growth, wanted to hinder you from your purpose. Check the intentions of people. If their intentions are pure, Geminis, then you're grown. You're gonna make your own decision about how you feel about past people returning to your life. 7-7, as I say that. Oh, you be seeing 7-7-7. That's also, sevens are completion in the Bible. Yeah. I had a brain fart. Sorry. Pisces, that's a 1, roses, love, romance, affection, appreciation, devotion, fond, delighted, high emotional IQ, gifts, friendship. For some of y'all, it could be a lover. Others of y'all, it could be like friends wanting to come back and love up on you and show you that they appreciate you. Again, ego give and take. Don't give out more energy than you're receiving. Because some of y'all overgive. Now, speaking from experience, some of y'all overgive and you F around and find out and you be hurt and you walk around with a wound. Don't let other people come in and take from you and it cause you to have wounds. If you don't overgive, you won't have trauma. That's probably why the Holy Spirit is moving people out of your life for a reason. Yearning, attached, passion, and fidelity. All right. Well, love reading is next. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and see you on next week.